Hey Virgo, my apologies for not being able to get your reading out last time. I have way too much on my plate, and kind of what I told Capricorn, a lot of people that are tarot readers on YouTube, they this is their only job, and I can't say that for myself. I have 3 other jobs, and they all take a lot of energy from me. So these are free readings for you guys. You know, I have to deal with the stuff that I have to deal with first, and my apologies for not being able to get you your readings. I lost so many subscribers because I couldn't get those out. Like hundreds. Kind of crazy, huh? People get upset that they don't get their readings and they back out, which is fine. I don't need those people in my life anyhow. Show me energy present for the sign of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of November 2019. Queen of Swords. Could be dealing with a Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with a situation where you have to speak your truth. You're seeking truth. You're seeking answers. This is very, very heavy discernment in regard to decisions that you are making in regard to a person or a situation. At the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of wands or swords, which is essentially a card of moving away from problematic situations, things that take your time, eat your energy, things that are not happy for you to be around. Show me more for the sign of Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. You have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands is an interesting card. It talks about high anxiety situations, feeling like you have your back up against the wall, not trusting your company, not trusting the people that are around you, you know, having your guard up, a lot of fighting, issues, problems. You may be dealing with somebody where that kind of energy has been presented. You may be listening for the truth within a situation where you're still guarding yourself, or somebody may be guarding themselves from speaking the truth, because they may know it's like an end if that truth comes out. Please show me more for the sign of Virgo. Show me more for Virgo, please. I have the 8 of Wands here. The 8 of Wands is about communication. It's about communication. It's about movement, forward action, letters, emails, phone calls, messages. It can talk about travel, you know. Somehow here it's like moving forward in a situation. You may have anxiety. This could be a situation in regard to travel, moving away. This could also be a situation communicating about an end. At the bottom of the deck, you have the World. This is about finality, endings. It's about massive change, but for your benefit. It's not out, it's just at the bottom of the deck, which can sometimes give an indication of some of the energy that's presented with the card that comes out. But let's proceed. Show me more for Virgo, please. Show me more for Virgo. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So it's a card of lack. You know, sometimes walking away from situations that may have provided you a fair amount of stability, money. Some of you are walking away from family members, people that you've had difficult conversations with, difficult situations with, you know. And it's almost as if like you have to like look at it head on. That's frustrating. You know, it's like what you're moving towards is away from people or from someone, but it might be the best thing that you can do at this time. Show me more for Virgo. 7 of Swords here. So yeah, it's like you're moving away from a situation that's been toxic for you, whether it be with a situation where somebody may have taken money from you, taken money from your family. It could be communicating with somebody of that nature. Also, the 7 of Wands, I sometimes feel like it can be like bars, you know, especially with the 7 of Swords, 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands. It's almost as if like somebody can go to jail. The Queen of Swords, even though she's not King of Swords here, can represent legal action, you know. Not an easy one, Virgo. Thank you. The 10 of Pentacles can also talk about letting go of family, letting go of family members, family situations, letting go of inheritance, somebody who's taken a fair amount of money from you and you're having to testify against them. You might have to deal with some sort of court situation, dealing with somebody that you might have to testify against. Oh my God, show me more. Okay, that did want to come out. So the Four of Pentacles, this is being tight-lipped about situations, not allowing anything in, not allowing anything out. It's about holding on to your side of things. If you are in a police case or some sort of like legal situation, it's important to keep hold of all of the facts. You know, do not change your story. Keep your facts straight and clear. I feel also that somebody is going to be doing that as well if you are in some sort of legal issue, but they may not be honest about it, but they're sticking to their story. How do you fight that? How do you make sure that your facts are concrete? Okay. Give me more. Give me more. You have the Nine of Wands here. Nine of Wands is a card of boundaries. It's a card of kind of sometimes being, again, tight-lipped. It's a card where we are defensive. If you are doing anything in your own defense, you need to remain straight with your story. Don't change things around. That's what I'm feeling. You're going to have to create boundaries, especially if you're dealing with some sort of family situation. This could be a parent. This could be, when I say parent, I mean not necessarily mom and dad, but this could be your partner who is the parent to your child that you're dealing with. That may be a situation where you are needing to stick to your guns, stick to your boundaries, keep your story very straight. The truth will prevail, but, you know, just do what you need to do to get it gone. Okay, so you have Death popping out. Sorry, my hands are about to, these cards are about to fall off here. Death is finality, finalization, ending of situations. If you are dealing with a court case of any type, you know, and you're needing to basically see this through, you know, it will end. But I feel like in that ending, you also may have a separation factor with this person in the future. There may be like an upholding of utter boundaries with this person. You may not trust them ever again. You may just completely shut them out and keep them at bay. So let's go ahead and clarify this reading here, please. Show me the Queen of Swords here for Virgo. You have the Page of Wands in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse is oftentimes somebody who doesn't have the whole story. They are somebody who, they can be kind of like a slick, smooth talker, you know, very, they know how to get into your good graces, but they also don't really have very much integrity involved with them. It can be not knowing the entirety of a situation, so you are wanting to find out everything. This may also be a judge needing to find out all of the situation for what it is. Again, I keep hearing stick to your story. Show me the Seven of Wands here for Virgo. You have the Devil here popping up with the Seven of Wands. This is some defensiveness, fighting problems with people that you've had very toxic connections with. Yeah, bad company, essentially. The bottom of the deck, you have the Five of Cups. This is having regret for a situation. This may be something that you didn't think would ever happen, but here it is. Oh man, Virgo, this isn't a nice reading. Show me the Eight of Wands here for Virgo, please. Yeah, Ten of Wands here in reverse again. Ten of Wands here in reverse right here. All of these cards are upright. On the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, I didn't say Ten of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, basically like lack of funds. If you're dealing with court cases, you might have to be paying out a lot of money, but it's proceeding. It's almost as if you just want to get it done and get it over with. The Ten of Pentacles can also talk about losing family members, people who you were very much caring about, having to let go of them, losing inheritance, losing your social status within a family. I'm feeling that too. At the bottom of the deck, you have this Nine of Pentacles. Essentially, this is a card where we are on our own. It can be something where, you have to rebuild, you have to rebuild your finances back. You have to rebuild your status. But I feel here there's also just like a separation from this situation after it's done. You don't really want to be part of it anymore. It's exhausting. Show me the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The Nine of Cups in reverse for the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is sadness. It's frustration. It's, upright. This card can talk about being connected with people in our family, in our friendships that are very happy, that are very sweet, that are loving. We feel connected to them. We can, see eye to eye with them and feel at ease. Here, it's not at ease. Everything is in upheaval. You have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse twice with the Nine of Cups in reverse. This is unhappiness. This is frustration. And, it's connected to stability financially and then also your emotions. And so it's like both things draining out because somebody here was a shithead. I don't know what happened here. It could be theft. It could be, I feel like it's like some sort of theft or some sort of, I don't know what this person did. Please show me the Seven of Swords here for Virgo. You have the King of Wands in reverse, so you could be dealing with a fire sign. The King of Wands in reverse is not a great guy. He can be very manipulative, very self-serving, does not give a shit about anybody. Basically, he can be very sexually deviant. He just kind of wants to get what he wants for himself. He's very pig-headed. He's not open to suggestion, and he does what he wants. Very shifty, very underhanded energy. That magnified by the Seven of Swords. That's not a great combination. Give me one more for this King of Wands. So you have the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, the Three of Cups in reverse, that can be letting go of connections who you once cared about, people who you were happy with at one point. It can talk about third-party situations. This may be, letting go of somebody because of that, but it feels like it's bigger than that. It feels like there's more involved than just a third-party situation. Either way, the Three of Cups is about disharmony. It's about, people not seeing eye to eye anymore, not being in somebody's good graces anymore. Show me the Four of Pentacles for Virgo. Yeah, you have the Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse, Virgo. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is a card where we are choosing to no longer give assistance. We don't want to be in connection with somebody anymore. We don't really want to have anything to do with them. It is a lack or loss of support, and we're holding that position. We're holding that decision to remain walled off or closed off to somebody. You do not want to work with them anymore, and that is the final decision. That's kind of what I was talking about here in regard to creating boundaries and barriers with somebody. It may be a finality in that regard, an ending, incomplete, or complete ending, sorry. Show me the Nine of Wands for Virgo. Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is tiresome. This is exhausting. You don't want to deal with the situation anymore. Whether it be a court case or not, the situation is done. It feels like it's been a burden to deal with this entire time, and you would rather let it go. Again, this does not have to be just the lover. This can be family, friends, aunts, uncles, whomever it is. But whatever the situation is, you cannot trust anybody. This person, you don't trust them anymore. And there's no point in even engaging with trying to make this work again. You're fighting against somebody who has got a very dark energy. The King of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Swords over here, and then you have the Devil here. This is all indicative of somebody who's very manipulative, who has zero care for other than what they want, and they're willing to sacrifice family. They're willing to gamble away money. They're willing to steal inheritance. They're willing to steal money from people. It's not a good look. It's not a good look. Show me the death card here for Virgo, please. Show me the death card for Virgo. You have Justice. It's popping out on its side. Justice, I feel like it should be upright though. Justice here, Virgo, Libra energy. It's basically a card where we are, you know, the things in your life. If this is a court case, it will be going in your favor. Once this is over, it will be going in your favor, but it's dual edge. The court case is closed, it goes in your favor, but then also this situation is done and you do not go back to this person. You don't connect with them anymore. You keep them at bay. All right. This could also be a situation in regard to somebody letting go of, like, you know, you may need to, how do I say that? Like paying child support and stuff like that, like making sure that you are separated from somebody and they pay money, you know, they make sure that they get money every month, they pay it out. So let's clarify some things, okay? All right, let me see here. Give me one more for the King of Swords in reverse, with the Seven of Swords and the Three of Cups in reverse. So you have the Chariot in reverse here. This is no movement forward. It's no positive things happening. It's a lack of movement. Some of you, this may literally be somebody being incarcerated. There is no movement forward. I don't know if that is for everybody. I doubt it. You know, these readings are general. They're for thousands of people. But whatever is happening here is a lack of support, a lack of sympathy, and also just shutting the door on somebody. There's no movement for this person. There's no movement. Whatever they've done is basically caused them to be in a position where they no longer have the say in anything. They have powers higher than themselves essentially being implemented here against them, and there is no movement here. And again, even if you are not in a court case situation, the connection between you and whomever this person is, it could be a Cancer, it could be a fire sign. It doesn't really matter, whoever it is, though. There's blockages here. There's emotional disruption. They've caused emotional disruption, and there's no forward positivity. Show me the Four of Pentacles with the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Virgo. Show me the Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Virgo, please. Four of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Virgo. Three of Swords. Yeah, so this may be a situation where you're no longer going to be entertaining this. You're not going to be communicating with this person. It's done. The Three of Swords is a card of pain, heartache, emotional frustration, not being able to trust people, not being able to trust people in regard to love. This is a tough reading. Not the easiest reading, you guys. But I think once it's done, you'll probably feel better in regard to how it's closed out. Show me the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands here for Virgo. Show me the Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Nine of Wands and the Ten of Wands. The High Priestess. The High Priestess is about intuition. It's about secrecy, things that are not revealed. It can also literally just be you are becoming almost like an apparition to somebody. You're no longer opening yourself up, opening your life up. Things that you do are your own. You don't communicate. That's it. There may have also been too many secrets in regard to this situation, too much deception, and where you've held it long enough and now you have to drop it. And that in itself is justice. When you take care of yourself in that regard and you close something out that's totally against you, that is bringing your own justice. Show me the Death card in Justice for Virgo, please. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is with the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is somebody that you've known. It's somebody from your past. It's somebody that you have children with, or somebody that is from your childhood. It could be also an ex-lover or soon-to-be ex-lover, somebody that you've had history with. The Seven of Cups in reverse is a very difficult decision, but it's the decision that's been made. It's an emotionally disruptive decision. It's exhausting, but now it's over. You have other options to choose from. You have other options in love to choose from. There's other situations that you can spend your time dealing with versus having to deal with this deceptive energy here. Show me the Devil and the Seven of Wands. You have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is about blunt communication. Some of you, this has been about a lot of fighting, having edgy conversation with somebody. And I don't mean like fun edgy, like very on edge situations. It's also about people looking into your life, finding information about you, or you finding information about somebody else. You may have found out information about somebody with the Devil, especially where you found some stuff that you really didn't like, which may have started this whole unraveling of this situation. Show me show me the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Nine of Cups in reverse. The Sun. Yeah, information being presented to you here at the bottom of the deck. With that information, with the Queen of Swords, you are basically cutting this out. You have enough understanding of the situation to make a concrete decision, and what you're deciding to do is to let it go. Whether it be court-related or not, the situation is done. Show me the Eight of Wands with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, Four of Swords here again with the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Whatever has happened here, once it's finalized, you're going to need some time to take for yourself. You're going to need to take time to heal. There may be also a necessity to shut off connections or communications with this person entirely. Also, people that were involved with that person, you may want to just find some separate time, separation from those people as well. It's like disconnecting yourself from anybody that was related to this situation. Give me 1 second. Okay. And I'm sorry I'm jumping back and forth and jumping back and forth. This is literally like, I don't have a rhyme or reason. It's by intuition that I'm answering or asking these things in the way that I am. So bear with me. Please show me the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. Please show me the Queen of Swords and the Page of Wands in reverse. You know, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. In regard to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is showing up in this reading 3 times. Here it's upright, what you knew, what you put your effort into. Here, with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, this is essentially having to let go of a situation. Seven of Pentacles talks about evaluating situations. What you put in, what you put out, like what is the outcome of what you've basically given to something. You know, sometimes it's great and you want to continue giving to something because it's giving back to you. And sometimes in reverse, this is like, hey, I've given to this and this is not working for me. This is not healthy. I'm dealing with people who don't communicate well. I'm dealing with people who keep secrets. And it feels like in the beginning or at some point you did not have enough information in regard to this situation, Virgo. And now you do. And now it's enough to essentially say, I walk away from this because this person walked away from this. They did everything they could to go against it. They turned the Ten of Pentacles upside down twice. This is like a complete and utter disregard for that connection. So let's go ahead and pull an oracle here. I've been looking, I literally have been looking for this oracle deck for like 6 months and it's been in front of me. It's the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle. I love this deck. It's so pretty. Okay, please show me energy. What does Virgo need to know about this situation? Please show me what Virgo needs to know about this situation here. What does Virgo need to know about this situation? What does Virgo need to know about the situation, please? Okay, you have Menelite. Just 1 second, I have to find it. Menelite, the wise feminine. Here, I'm going to do this because it's too small print and it's too much of a book. The other book I use for the other oracle deck, they're much smaller. Menelite has a profound connection with Earth, the wise feminine, and priestess power. It marks rites of passage through womanhood to wisdom. You are an immortal soul who is an embodiment of the wise feminine. Express this through your body and actions. To keep yourself, oh my God, I'm sorry. Go deep into yourself to find your connection to Mother Earth. Sit in her womb of healing. In meditation, you heal your soul. Put aside fear and remember what transitions are necessary, prerequisites for growth. Honor your sacred sexuality. Mark rites of passage joyfully. Experience a period of gestation. To move would not be beneficial right now. Nurture yourself and bide your time. Withdraw into your inner world to accept necessary change. Make your soul whole and find power allies. You know when it's time for rebirth. That doesn't really go with this reading. I will say that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe this is you tuning into your femininity. Not to say that you're all feminine here. I'm going to pick a different oracle deck. As much as I like this deck, that did not resonate. So, un momentito suito. Let's go for old Nocturna. Show me, is there anything that Virgo needs to know here? Okay, so you have mushrooms. That's funny, both of these actually kind of look like mushrooms. All right, so mushroom. Yeah, see, this is a smaller book, I can hold that up. Mushrooms, growth in dark times, longevity. Asian cultures associate mushrooms with longevity and strength. Certain edible mushrooms, such as shiitake, were used as herbal remedies for centuries. Mushrooms grow in the darkest, most unexpected places, in damp soil and rotting wood. Some species, such as morels, grow in places where there were previous fires. Even in difficult times, life finds a way. I think that's a little bit more apt for this situation. This is all difficult times, and it's all about finding your way through this. I'm sorry that this reading is so problematic. Whoever is going through this, I really hope the best for you. And I know this reading is not going to be for every Virgo. I get that. This is a general reading for thousands of people, and oftentimes my readings, as much as I would like them to be general readings, they end up being more personal. And so I feel like I'm connecting with specific people out there. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. You know, I can't make it be one way or the other. But if it is helpful to you, whatever you may have garnered from this, I hope it's helpful. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And if you choose to donate, there's a link in the description box below. And yeah, Virgo, whoever's dealing with this, I hope you get through it. You know, maybe that femininity card is also talking about like stepping into your divine feminine energy, you know, after feeling kind of like raked across the coals from some really arrogant, hot-headed male here. You know, it doesn't mean you're wrong. It doesn't mean you're worthless. It doesn't mean you don't have good taste in men or whatever. It just, you know, sometimes we get involved with duds and we have to go through specific lessons in life to deal with those duds. And they're not duds. It's just lessons. So I hope it was helpful, guys. I love you, and I will talk to you soon, Virgo. Take care. Bye-bye.